everybody, Lawman Mike with www.lawmanguitars.com. This guitar feels like home. What I have for you today is a 1966 Gibson ES125TC. Now, what does a 125TC stand for? The TC stands for it's thin and it has a cutaway, so therefore it is a TC. Now, I have to say with the P90 that it has in it, it's absolutely fantastic sounding. I hope we can replicate some of what I'm hearing here in the studio for you to hear across the airwaves, but this guitar is so much fun. I have to say I was a little partial to this one when I was about 15. No, actually when I was about 13, I got my first real guitar. It was a 66 Gibson ES125 with the 2 pickups, and it did not have the cutaway. But when I got this guitar and I grabbed the neck, it was like, oh my goodness, it's like a letter from home. It just felt exactly like what my old Gibson felt like, and it was really a lot of fun to replay that in my mind. The guitar is absolutely beautiful. It's got the red sunburst, which is just a fantastic color on these. It's not the brown. It's got more of the red highlights to it, which makes it a very, very striking guitar. And it's all original. It's even got the original pick guard. Those are always missing. The original compensated bridge from Gibson, that's here. Your bell knobs are on it. The tailpiece is on it. Of course, your double line Kluson tuners are on it, strap buttons, everything on this guitar is absolutely original, and it's in marvelous shape. I had a real hard time finding anything wrong. The only thing I could find wrong with it, 2 things I want to point out. One, the previous owner had the bridge, it's on here securely. I did not attempt to get it off, okay? When I took the strings off, that bridge wasn't moving, and I wasn't going to bang on it with anything. It was probably glued down, which I know a lot of people did because they don't like the floating bridges moving when you're bending notes. So my guess is they had it put on here with some glue. Not to say it can't come off, I just don't want to mess with it, so I'm not going to take it off. And the good news is it's in exactly the right place, so it intonates the way you want the guitar to intonate. And then the other thing is there's one little mark right here in the finish. It's not a crack in the guitar, it's in the finish somehow, and I'm not sure how that came about, but there's this little love mark right here, okay? It will distinct your guitar from everybody else's ES125TC. But the guitar, it's got great finish crazing, especially on the back of the neck. We'll see that here in just a minute. There is some player wear right around the 5th fret, which tells me someone who knew how to play more than cowboy chords had this guitar. Wow, I could do that all day. Anyway, I strung this guitar up. We had it set up, of course, and we had it strung with 11s. Now, these guitars back in the day would have had maybe even 12s. They had really big fat strings on the guitars back in the day. It will take 10s just fine, but I have to say, I put 11s on this, including a wound G string, which just, it was just like home. It just felt so familiar to me in my hands that I just said, I got to put 11s on it and see how it feels, and it's just great. The guitar sounds terrific. All the electronics work. Wow, I could do this all day. Okay, so anyway, the guitar is absolutely beautiful. It's got great finish crazing all over it. It's just beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. The neck has never had anything done to it. The neck angle is perfect. The original frets still have lots of life in them. It's all original. Did I say that already? Have I said it enough? This is all original, okay? But if that's not cool enough, I have to show you, I also have original case for you. Now this is the case that you want to see with that guitar. This is the Gibson Alligator look soft shell case, and that's what they would come with. A lot of people say, oh, hard shell case. They didn't come with hard shell cases. They came with this case. Now the case is in absolutely beautiful shape. As you can see, it's got the alligator looking stuff on it. The back hinges are here. The middle leather hinge is gone. It's no longer there. It still works as it should. All the latches are on it. The accessory box is still in here. You can see where the Gibson logo was on here. That must have disappeared some time ago. But the brown felt interior is in beautiful shape. Original brown handle, you want to see that, and all the latches work. So not only do you get this fantastic soft shell case, original Gibson case for that guitar, but you get this incredible 1966 Gibson ES125TC that's in marvelous shape and plays like $1,000,000. So check it and all of our fantastic guitars out at www.lawmanguitars.com, or go directly to reverb.com and look up Lawman Guitars in there, and you'll see 180 of the most beautiful guitars you'll ever see in your life, I promise. So hey, thanks a lot for watching my video today.